maybe I had it. Hey, everybody. It's like I forgot to do that. Hey, everyone. Welcome to another round of Canje Plays. And today, we are here for some DC Superheroes United with the Batman Hush box that that released recently. I wouldn't say just released, but released recently. I did pre-order it. I did get it, but I don't know. I don't know why I didn't play it until now, but Steve mentioned it because I was like, I don't know what I'm going to play today. And Steve was like, play some Hush. And I was like, yeah, that sounds good. I'll never say no to some United. So this will be a lot of fun to play. I've not played this character before. I've not played any of the Hush box at all. I did watch Kim and Steve play Joker and Harley Quinn, but I haven't seen the rest of it, so it ought to be interesting. Spider-Man plus Pipes and I smack my wife's Batman and my Robin. Let's see how this goes. Yeah. I don't know. This one seems interesting. It's very intricate, and I like some of the updated iconography in this game so far, like the alerts to let you know specific things happen when they go under pressure. I like that, so I think it's kind of cool. Yeah, Superman, I haven't tried that one yet either. I haven't tried any of it. Let's just put it like that. So I'm going to start off at the icon who the box is about, which is Hush. Okay, we're going to see how this plays out. This ought to be fun. I might die, but we're going to have some fun while doing it. So before I begin, just want to say thanks to my patrons, subscribers, and if you're neither, just coming in to hang out with us on a DC United Thursday, thank you and welcome as well. Let's go ahead and get down to the table and see about this madness. And I'm leaning back because the sun's in my face. It's setting now, so I don't have a basement, so that's how this goes. So as you see, I don't even have the play mat. I'm just kind of setting this up. Like, you know, not the only bling I've got is my tokens. Because, you know, why use the other, like the cardboard tokens when you have the acrylics? Why? Oh, he is. I don't know how we'll defeat him eventually, but it'll be fun to keep trying. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, so let's take a look at Mr. Hush here. Because I don't have a slide down card that I usually use because this hasn't been properly scanned yet. However, we can move it over here and slide it up on this thing. So this says, one of the heroes in this game must be Batman. Shuffle the Hush plan cards. Set aside both bottom of the deck cards. Place a random one at the bottom of the deck and return the other to the box without looking at it. Okay, cool. So here's the Hush plan cards. So we shuffle these up. And then we've got two ones that say bottom of the deck right here. So we'll do this. I haven't even read them, but we're going to let the dice determine which one I'm going to pick. Let's grab the box o' dice. And we will let Cthulhu determine who this will be. So one odds, evens. So let's keep it as that. Cthulhu is a 6, so evens. And that will go at the bottom of the Hush deck. And this one is removed from the game. So Cthulhu has spoken. The Clear Threats mission card is not used in this game. Instead, place the Hush Plan deck in its place and reveal its top card. The 6 Hush Plan cards form the Hush Plan mission. Okay, so ain't no threats to clear. Boom, 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 and let's see what the first Hush Plan is. So Hush Plan Misdirection. Defeat the Joker. As long as this card is in play, other henchmen can't be defeated. They can't be dealt the last damage. Ah. So I can hurt them, I just can't kill them. Gotcha. But I have to defeat the Joker first. So once I beat the Joker, then this misdirection is done. Gotcha. Alright, so that'll be on top of there. What else does this say? Okay, so let's flip him over. So he's coming in with 3 health. Alright, so I think I was able to do something for this. Yep. Do 3. So he's coming in with 3 health. Alright. And then this says, special rules. Hush can't be damaged until all 3 missions have been completed. Oh. Yikes. When a Hush plan card is completed, discard it and reveal the next one. Discarding the last Hush plan card counts as completing the Hush plan mission. Heroes can't affect the Hush plan deck by any means. When a hero's KO'd, remove the top master plan card from the game. So you see how they kind of simplified that? So he doesn't activate his BAM. It just says when a hero's KO'd, remove the top master plan card from the game. So it's not BAM and. I think it's just this takes the place. But I'll check the rules just to be sure, but I believe that's what happens. When he BAMs, until the next villain turn, when a henchman is defeated, if Hush is in its... When a henchman is defeated, if Hush is in its location or adjacent to it, remove the top master plan card from the game. Yikes. Overflow. Remove the top master plan card from the game. I see what you're going for here. I see a theme. I'm picking up a theme. But I believe the KO means in place of. These are the new keywords that we need to look up. So let me just look that up right quick. And just to make sure. You know, I've never played this game before a day in my life. So let's see. Commander Special. I believe it's in place of. KO'd. If you discard the last card in your hand, lay down, activate villain's KO effect. But I believe that's what it does. Stun. These are additional rules. KO tokens. But I want to talk about the villain dashboard. When you see KO, I believe it's in place of. But someone else tell me if I'm wrong there. It says everything but. You're correct with the interpretation, but the BAM wouldn't stack anyway. Yeah, cool. Alright, cool! Alright, let's get some threats out. How about that? We gotta find the Joker, we gotta beat the Joker, and then we gotta go from there. Alright. The locations we're using is Kane Chemicals, Monarch Theater, which that's interesting. Batman must spend an additional movement to enter this location when using movement actions because he's scared, because Crime Alley, right? Spiral Headquarters, Bristol Township, Roxbury Fielding Academy, and St. Hadrian's Finishing School for the Goods. Alright, here we go. First, threat card, Whammo! The Riddler! Bam! Heroes starting their turn in this location must forfeit one available action during their turn. So that'll go... I'll start top left and just go in a circle. Next up, Clayface. If we're playing with 2 players, he has 2 health, 3 to 4 players, 3 health. Bam! If the villain is not in this or an adjacent location, add a civilian or thug, heroes choose. Clayface can't be damaged as long as there are any thugs or civilians in this location, which means he's making dupes. So that's pretty... I actually like that. We got... There you are, you little bastard. Bam! If possible, move the Joker clockwise to the next location without a threat and with no heroes. So it's not possible to start, my friend. And we've got Poison Ivy. Bam! Each hero with any crisis tokens must discard 2 cards from their hand and discard all their crisis tokens. Then give 1 crisis token to 1 hero in this or an adjacent location. She has 2 health at 2 player, 3 health at 3 to 4 players. We've got Killer Croc. Deal 2 damage to 1 hero in this location with 5 health. And we've got Harley. Bam. Deal 1 damage to each hero in this location. Hero starting their turn in this location can't damage Harley. That's actually pretty smart. Okay. We're using the Batman, Robin, Tim Drake, and Huntress. And we are using their equipment. So I'm going all out. So his equipment's going to be Armored Gauntlets. Use on a villain turn. Ignore 1 damage dealt to any hero in your location and turn this face down. Grapnel. Use on your turn. Move 1 thug or civilian from an adjacent location to your location, then turn this face down. Batarangs. Use on your turn. Punch in an adjacent location, then turn that face down. So he has a bunch of other ones, but those are the ones that I picked. Tim Drake is His motorcycle, use on your turn to move. Use on your turn, move, then turn this face down. Move or defeat one thug in your location and turn this face down. And the same thing as the Batarang. 2 Batarangs. Hers is the same as his motorcycle for Huntress, and then she's got crossbow. Punch in the opposite location or a location adjacent to that, then turn this face down. So she's shooting across the board. Okay, these minis are sick, alright? These minis are amazing. I don't know if y'all could see this, but look at this. This mini is insanely good. Like, Come On stepped up their game on this. This is pretty darn cool. So, I have to paint this. This is just too cool not to paint. So, we will determine where we start. We've got you. This is Tim Drake. He looks okay, but that Batman one is sick. And Huntress one's pretty cool, too. I really like it. I really like how they did. And then we have Hush. Okay, well, we're trying to kill the Joker, so we're going to start here to kill the Joker. That's kind of our job. Which we count 3, 1, 2, 3, which will put Hush in that location. About an acre of chin on Batman. Yeah, he's got the broad chin. Alright, let's get ourselves started. So he has a starting card, and then we'll shuffle this up. Alright. So we can't beat him until we... So, are they kind of sort of did what I did for Mephisto, but they have a different deck for it, which is pretty cool. So, I like that. I like it. Okay, so let's see, what do we got? What do we got, Batsy? Batman's special card is going to be Bat Gadgets. Recharge up to 2 of your equipment cards at the end of your turn, or gain a wall token. Oh, I ain't mad about that. You can't escape from the bat that easy. Next villain turn, villains and henchmen in your location can't leave it. Then this is an ongoing effect, and I could turn it face down for this effect. So when I play it, all I'm getting is a punch. But at any time after this is played, if this is met, then I flip it face down, and that's what this means. It's an ongoing effect. If Robin is about to be KO'd during a villain turn, flip this card to avoid Robin discarding his last card, which is pretty cool. So I really like the updated iconography. I really, really do. About an acre chin. It's a strong chin. That's Gotham's chin. And I have removed the double wild so that they can use equipment. This is chin of Gotham. Alright, what do you got? Moving a star and a punch, and then you've got meditation. You can't be given crisis tokens until the beginning of your next turn. Alright. And then we've got Huntress. Got an acre of chin. It's Gotham's chin, man. It's like it's America's ass. T3. Alright. Huntress has a move and a star, a move and a punch, and she has espionage. Look at the top card of any deck. You may put it at the bottom. That's giving you a punch. That's pretty cool. Okay, did we shuffle up this dude? I don't think we did. Let's do it. Let's just shuffle it up. Alright. Alright, let's solve a problem, shall we? Here we go. Round 1. Fight. Every frickin' game. Every frickin' game. Cool. Let's do that first. Every frickin' game. 1, 2, 3. And a bam. His bam says, until the next villain turn, when a henchman is defeated, if Hush is in its location or adjacent to it, remove the top master plan card from the game. Frickin' fabulous. Every game. Oh, then bam's around the board. If possible, move the Joker clockwise to the next location without a threat and with no heroes. Not possible. Poison Ivy. Each hero with any crisis tokens may discard 2 cards from their hand. We don't have any. Then give one crisis token to 1 hero in this or an adjacent location. We're gonna get one. Cool. Ba 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 ba. Let's give it the Huntress. She can enjoy that. Yeah, let's give it the Huntress. 2 damage to 1 hero in this location. 1 damage to each hero in this location. Heroes starting their turn in this location. If the villain is not in this or an adjacent location, he is, then add 1. So we don't. Cool. Frickin' awesome. Watching Batman. Until the next villain turn, if any henchmen are defeated by Batman, remove the top Master Plan card from the game. Awesome. 2 Master Plan cards lost. Then Thug and Civilian and Thug and Thug. Okay, so we'll put this here. Thug and Civilian. And Thug and Thug. Yay! Alright, so then it is the Batman's turn. Wayne resources. Gain 1 wild token from the pool. Oh, give 1 wild token from the pool to any hero, and it's a move and a star. Next villain turn. Villains and henchmen in your location can't leave it. No, we need you to leave it. I think it might be this one. Or the Tim Drake one, actually. I can do that. So I'll play this. And I'll just push it up here, just in case. So that's a punch, to which I will punch the Joker. Hey Greg, how's it going? So I'll punch the Joker to 3. Then it is Tim Drake's turn. And then I will turn this, use on your turn, punch in an adjacent location and turn this face down. So I'll punch over here. Actually, I'll punch Poison Ivy. I can't. I can weaken her. It's not worth it. I'll punch over here. And this says, at the beginning of your turn, discard 1 action token to turn this face up. Cool. Anything else I'm doing? No, I'm good. Okay. Roll! A punch. So we'll do... I have a punch and a star, and I can't gain a crisis token. Ooh. I can star and double punch. I think we're going to do that anyway. I'm going to do this to not gain a crisis token, so if he bams again, I'll be the one to gain it and then not take it. So that is a punch and a star. So punch, and I'll star this. And then I will use my Batarang to hit this one. Let's make things a little bit easier for ourselves here. Then Huntress's turn. Move and a punch. Move, punch, and a star. Not mad about that. But let's look at the top card. Let's do this as a punch and a star. So punch. And I have a star that I can't do anything with. So I'll be wasted. But I get to look at the top card of any deck. This one will do. 4 and a bam. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. You can stay up there, you jerk. Okay. So I'm okay with that being there. And we're good. Cool. That ends our turn. Then it is his turn. So we know that it is 4 and a bam. This is an interesting one because this means if he's under pressure, this happens. So if he's not under pressure, we ignore this. But if he is under pressure, then this would happen. It's fortuitous. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Bam. So Joker can't move. Each hero with any crisis tokens must discard 2 cards from their hand. Unfortunate. Alright. And then discard all their crisis tokens, then give a crisis token, which I give it to him, but he can't get crisis tokens, so suck it. No. If the hero is not in this location or an adjacent location, he is in an adjacent location, so we're okay. And then he will drop a thug here, a thug here, and a thug here. And that is your turn, good sir. Well, bye, Joker. So Batman's turn. I've got, what symbol do I have? I have a punch, which is what I need. So I have a punch to use, and I have a move and a star. I'm going to do next villain turn. Villains and henchmen in your location can't leave. No. I could use something. And then recharge. Let's do this one. Let's do that. I'm going to punch him to defeat him. He is defeated. Alright. He has been defeated. Next Hush Plan card. Defeat Harley Quinn. So that's what we got to do now. She is on the opposite side of the board, where of course that's where she is. So that was a punch. I have a move and I have a star. So I'm going to thematically appropriate. Yeah. I'm going to move and I'm going to star. Then your turn, good sir. Tactical analysis. Reveal the top card master plan deck. If it will add more civilians than thugs, gain a star. If it will add more thugs than the civilians, gain a punch. Otherwise, gain a move. And it's a move. Could get me there. So I could do move. Gets me closer. And then I could do move. So move. And then star in her location. Or I could do this to move. Or defeat a thug in your location. I think I will do this. This seems okay. Alright. Reveal the top of the master plan card. And we're looking for what it drops. More civilians than thugs. More civilians than thugs. So if it will add more civilians than thugs, I gain a star. So I got a star. Now I'm going to move. Oh, Batman couldn't go here. Oh, he couldn't go there. Batman can't go there. Whoopsies. Instead, he doesn't have the movement to move there. Unless... Yeah, he couldn't go to the Monarch Theater. He needs an extra movement to move there because he's scared. So, cool. He'll just move here instead. And he would star here. Okay. I got a star, I got movement. So first, we're going to turn this face down to move. Remove this card from the game. Cool. Didn't realize that was a thing. And I get to move for free. Then I have a move, star. And I will use this other star on my move to do this. And turn this face down, move, or defeat one thug in your location, then turn this face down. Okay. So that is your turn. Then it's Huntress's turn. Another espionage card, but we are going to duck the heck out of here. She can move up there. You may discard one card to either recharge turn face up or your equipment or gain a wild token. No. I think that's what she's got. We're going with that. And she can get to her location using this, which will be removed from the game for a free move. Move, move, punch her for 1. She may be going down though. Because she can't take the damage here. In this or an adjacent location. Does she want to? We can let Tim Drake do it. And she can just punch here. And just not move. She just won't take a crisis token. So I think she'll stay here and punch. She wouldn't do that. Which means I wouldn't have used the move. Give me back my stuff. So I'll just do move, move. Well, move, move, punch. There you go. Blech. Alright, then it's his turn. 1 and a bam. He's not under pressure. And we got some overflow. Alright, so 1, bam. So it says, until the next villain turn when a henchman is defeated, if Hush is in its location, remove top master plan card from the game. He's not. Bam here. If the villain is not in this or an adjacent location, he is. No bams here. Each hero with any crisis tokens must discard 2 cards from their hand. Discard all crisis, then give 1 hero a crisis token. This will be Batman. Batman will gain it. No hurts. Deal 1 damage to each hero in this location. We'll do the move in the star. And nobody's starting. And then he's going to put 2 in his location, which hits overflow. Remove the top card of Master Plan deck from the game. And 1 here. And 1 here. Oofda. Okay. Then it is Batman's turn. No, sir. I don't like it. We're gonna amp your boy up. Can punch her twice and set him up. So that's what we're gonna do. We're heading on over. 1, 2, pop up. Taking her down to 1 health. Oh, hero starting their turn here can't hurt her. Which means he can't hurt her. Well, sugar pop. Then maybe I might rethink that. Well, sugar pop. Yeah, this is just what I got. That's what I got. So 1, 2, popper for 2. Dadgummit. If I had this, I could have killed her. I did not think about it. Okay. Mr. Drake, unfortunately, you can't hurt her. But you can clean up some of this mess. Move, punch. Move, punch. Then Huntress, you need to move. So both of these do the same thing. One's just getting the heck out of here. So let's get you the heck out of here. We're going to move, punch, actually we'll do the star instead. It's the same card, we'll just do the star instead. Move, punch, star. And reveal the top card of any deck. Put it on the bottom if you want. 1 bam. I couldn't defeat her anyway, so I'm okay. Yeah, I'll be okay. That's not a bad thing. I'll leave it there. Okay. That ends her turn. One, two, three. Oh, wait. Before her turn ends, punch in the opposite location or a location adjacent to that and turn this face down. Opposite location is this, and she will kill Harley. Wait a minute. Get rid of her nonsense. And this says, at the beginning of your turn, discard a star or wild token to turn that face up. Defeat Killer Croc. Son of a biscuit. Okay. Now it's his turn. And then she would have done what she did up here. So she would have done that when she was here. Then she'd have moved and done that. Alright. Bada bing. So one and a bam. One and a bam watching Batman. Bam. Nobody's there to help. Any hero with a crisis token has to discard 2 cards. Let's do this one and this one. And then give a crisis token to one hero in this or adjacent location. Nobody's there. 2 damage. Nothing. No one's there. If the villain's not in his or an adjacent location, he is. That's been fortunate. But we're still going to have an overflow. So here, which means this card's gone. And then Thug here. And Thug here. Cool. Batman's turn. I don't think we could put 5 damage on him this turn. Whew. Let's do this before I die. Let's just star it up today. That might not give me anything I want right now. No. Well, I can give the wild token to her, and then she can flip this back over, and she can hit Croc for 1. It's tricky. Let's do... I'm going after Croc. If there's another here in this location, one hero here, and we gain a punch. We're going to punch... Nope. We're going to move, star, and punch him for 1, taking him to 4. Then... That's it. Star. So you just gave me a move and a punch. I really don't have much to go on here. I'm going to have to come and clear this out. So we're going to do this. And we're going to move, star, punch, punch. Alright. And Huntress's turn. Poison Ivy being there, I would have killed her first. Motivated by vengeance, if you defeat 2 or more thugs or a henchman this turn, at the end of your turn you may gain 1 star or punch. For vengeance. But let's look at the move. So I have a star. I have a move, star, and punch. Punch will put him under pressure. Let's get ourselves set up. I'm going to move here and star. And not do the punch. And let's look at, well, let's look at espionage. So that's the move and the star. 3, watching Batman. 1, 2, 3, and a bam. No. Nope, we're not going to do that. Then I'm going to forfeit the punch. Yeah, because getting through to these is a pain, so I'm going to forfeit the punch. That'll be that. Alright. Your turn. We don't know what this is going to be. 0 and a bam! Watching Batman until the next villain turn. If any henchmen are defeated by Batman, remove top match playing card from the game. So 0, bam, so nobody's there to be defeated to kick rocks. Bam here. No crisis tokens, but you're going to give a crisis token, and we're going to give it to Robin. Then you're going to drop 1 here. He is an adjacent location. I'll deal with that in a second. 1 here. And 1 here. Okay, bams are on the board. So that was his bam. She did the bam, giving him that. Deal 2 damage to 1 hero. That's going to KO Batman. So when a hero's KO'd, blink. Alright, so Batman's been KO'd by Killer Croc. And then hero starting their turn in this location must forfeit 1 available action during their turn. And like I said, he's adjacent. And then we drop what we needed to drop, and we're good. Okay. Batman's turn, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So he has detective skills. During any of your turns, flip this card to look at the top master plan card. You may put it at the bottom. Defeat all thugs in your location with a punch and a punch. Alright, well, you're up. So we're going to punch you and move. Then your turn. This turn, treat punches on the previous hero card as double punches. Ooh. And I can get there. So we're going to play that. And we're going to use this to move. This to move. And then this counts as double, so 2, 1, dead. Killer Croc's defeated. If there's another here in this location, there is not. Clayface. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Getting tight. So Clayface's turn, so it is Huntress. Motivated by vengeance. I can forfeit the move. If you defeat 2 or more henchmen this turn, at the end of your turn you may gain a star or a punch. Or I could forfeit the move and have the 2 punches. Get those 2, get the star, flip that over and start killing stuff. Yeah, I'm okay with it. Let's do Motivated by Vengeance with this. Gain forfeit. I have to forfeit the move. I will use the motorcycle to now move. And I can punch Clayface for 2, taking him down to 1 health. Oh, no, I can't. He can't be damaged until I clear this, so I have to do this, sadly. Or I can punch him twice, leaving him at 1 health. That seems better. I just can't defeat them. It doesn't mean I can't hurt them. And then I'll move over here. No, no, no. No, let's put him under pressure. I don't think I should. But he's going to probably move away. And I defeated 2, so I'll gain a star. I could gain a punch. Yeah, I'll gain a star. And we'll try to make this work. Yeah. Alright. We got to delay him. I really would like to know how you get these ahead of time. Maybe it's because you let them know you have live gameplays. And yes, I'm jelly. I do not. Come does not know nor care who I am. I just ordered this off Amazon. That's how, Trey. I just ordered it off Amazon. Come has... I'm a nobody. I am a straight up nobody to Come. He's not under... Oh, he is under pressure. He is under pressure, so this now kicks. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bam. So it says Deception. Until the next villain turn, Hush redirects the first damage he would take to a thug in his location, if any. Cool. Bam. Robin would take 2 damage, but Batman's going to flip this card. So now I can actually do that. So that he only takes 1 damage. And then he gets rid of this. Then give 1, 2 of this to 1. Yeah. He gets it back. And then he gets it back. He's the only one there. Then that's it. So we got Thug, Civvy, and Civvy. I just need to take my time with this guy. Alright. Okay. That wouldn't happen because he's in his location. It's Batman's turn. Hey, I got my start card back. Let's do this. We're going to move here. We're going to star. Now that that's completed, villain is now vulnerable. So, but that's not true for this. The only way that he can be damaged is if we complete everything. So, that's unfortunate. So that was the star. I have a punch left. I'm going to punch this jerk. Okay. Then your turn. You are probably going to die. So how do we want to work this out? Move star, and you're going to die. So if you're going to die, let's set her up. So we're going to move star, and we're actually going to punch you for 1, since you're going to die anyway. Alright, he's under pressure. Bada boom. 3 and a bam. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Bam. He dies. Top card gone. And if the villain is not in this or an adjacent location, add 1. Alright, so we're going to put 1 here, sadly. Then that's it. He is down. Then you'll add this, civilian here, civilian here. You're not vulnerable yet, so we just got to kind of work it out. So she's going to draw. And gave me a wild. I'm going to discard this. Pop this open. Actually, no, I'm not. I need it. I need it. I need all 3. So, boom. 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 That's what I'm going to do. And Batman. He has to ignore 1 symbol. And all I've got is 1 symbol. He's going to use this to flip that and pull this guy over here. It says move one you move one thug or civilian from an adjacent location to your location to turn this face down. At the end of your turn, if you played a hero card with no moves at the bottom, turn this face up. Once per game, you may do it by simply saying out loud, "Because I'm Batman!" Stupid foolishness. Alright, well, I'll do that at the end of my turn so I don't have to deal with that. And I will recharge up to 2 equipment cards at the end of your turn or gain a wild token. And I'll gain a wild token, so that's 3 wilds that I have. 2 of them I have to spend to move here. So that's 2 of them I have to spend. Or I don't have to do that. I have to ignore 1, right? So I'll knock you to 1 and defeat 1. And then at the end of my turn, if you played a card with no moves on it, flip this over. So I haven't used the "because I'm Batman" thing. Swear to me! Alright, so that's him. So that's 2, right? Yep. So it is Hush's turn. Like I said, I just gotta take my time with him. 3 and a bam! 3 and a shablamo! 1, 2, 3. That's unfortunate. That sucks. Because he's dropping stuff there. So he's still down. Yep. He is in your location, so none of those happen. And then he makes my life a living hell once again. Here. 1 here. And 1 here. Okay. Then it's your turn, sir. You don't have much cards left. We're going to press our luck. So, reveal the top card of Master Plan deck if it will add more thirsts to gain either a punch or a move or something. So we're playing tactical. Maybe. Yeah. No. Right, meow. We're doing this. And that will get us to move, rescue, move. Yeah, that'll have to do. Then her turn. Oh, it works. That works. So we'll rescue, punch, and then punch him for 1. Alright, what you got? What you got? 3 and a bam. Jeez, this is all this guy's doing. He's just moving from here to here. That's all he's doing the whole game. Deception, Hush Reader. Yeah, so he'll drop bams. He's not close, so we're going to put a thug there. So then this and that and this and this. Clayface makes this hard. Okay. So then it's Batman's turn. It's my last card. Batman. I can't move. I can't get the Clayface. The Monarch Theater shut Batman down. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I tell you what, I'm going to retcon this because... No, it wouldn't matter because it still would be 2 there, right? Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered. I can't get into that location. There was nothing I can do. This is wasted. But whatever. I'll punch. Actually, I'll do this. I'll punch, move, and punch. It's wasted. Yeah, I'm not going to win this one. And then his turn. Punch, punt. Well, yeah. Punch, punt. There you go. That. That. What I just did. Hush's turn. Yeah, this is not going to get one. 5 and a bam. Until the next villain turn, if any henchmen are defeated by Batman, remove it from the game. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we just lost. Yeah, I think we just lost. Bam. Oh, I started here. I couldn't have punched here. Just leave that there. I have to forfeit something. No other bams are hitting. Overflow. Thug. Overflow. And this is the last round. Okay. Last round. Oh, and he wasn't in his location, so I have to put a thug there. And last round. Punch. And punch. He's defeated. Who's next? Poison Ivy. Of course it is. Of course it's Poison Ivy. End of turn. If you sing any Batman theme song out loud, you may gain a heroic or a punch. No. No. I'm not going to do that. Nope. So that was first, and then Batman's turn. Yeah, there's no way for me to win this. This is game over. Game over, man. Game over. Boop, boop, punch her for 1. It could have been him, but it wasn't. What's the last card? Defeat the Riddler. Oh, yeah, there's no way. There is no way I was winning this. So, punched her for 1, and that's it. And then his turn, and we lost. So, if we would have defeated Poison Ivy, look at this foolishness. Defeat the Riddler. Move the Riddler clockwise to the next locations with no heroes. With no heroes. Only heroes in the Riddler's location can damage him, which means so he would have moved here. And then I'd have to come here to kill him. And then we would have to go kill Hush. And we just didn't have the cards. We didn't have the cards to do it. This might be one of those games where you don't play with equipment. Because, wow. Yeah, this was tough. This was a tough one. And I'd given the wild token to somebody. Whoever was next. Which was probably him. But there was... I would have to get down here to hit her. Maybe this would have given him a hit. And then this would have been the one to use to beat her. But then we'd have to go to Riddler, who would go here. And we can't get to him, and we would have lost anyway. So, yeah, this is an interesting fight. Interesting fight. Let me see if any of his other equipment would have been helpful. His cape wings, probably, to get around the city would have been good. Use on your turn, and then the lie detector, maybe? Because if we turned everybody, then I could use his defeat all thugs there and punch. So maybe the lie detector and the cape wings instead of the armored gauntlets would have, and the batarang might have been good for this fight. So, yep. We did not make it. We lost. Tough fight. Fun, though. Yeah, this is nuts. What was the other one? I'm just curious what the other one is. He lost how many cards did I pull from him this game? How many cards did I pull? I pulled 1, 2, 3, 4. I pulled half his deck. Half of his deck was removed from the game because of stuff. 6 cards. A 4, a 3, a 2, a 2, a 0, and a 3. So 6 of his cards were removed from the game because of what he did. So half of his deck. So I only had 6 rounds to beat him. There's no way to defeat everybody and beat him in 6 rounds. Or maybe there is and I'm just not good at it. Which is also pretty valid. Let me find where that last one was that we removed. What was that? Defeat the Riddler. The Riddler can't be defeated. Plays the villain tracker on the starting space of this track. Heroes can spend heroics in the Riddler's location to advance the track 1 space. The Riddler is defeated when the track reaches the rightmost space. So it's another added thing. Yeah, this is a hard fight. So the Riddler is the final thing no matter what for Hush, which makes sense. That's thematic. That's very thematic. The one I got was probably the better of the two to defeat him. But just they bounced me all over the board. It was here, then here, then here, then here, then here, then here. So they bounced me all over the board, which was pretty thematic to try to beat them all. So I beat 4 of the 6. I probably would have used Superman. Maybe that might have worked. I don't know. We don't know. We don't know. But that's that. That's the law. That's the L. 6 cards. Wow. I think that's the most I've ever discarded from someone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What? 7, 8, 9, 10. Interesting. So much cards. So he has more than 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 cards. So he had 10 rounds. We had 10 rounds to beat him. Yeah, which makes sense. I had only 2 cards left. Interesting. 11. And then the wilds are not here. Yep. Cool. All right. That was a good play. I'm not mad about it. That was pretty good play. So that was a pretty good play of Hush. He completely trounced me, but this Batman mini is just sick. I love it. All right. Cool. That's gonna be it for this playthrough. You can't win them all, but I had a lot of fun. And that's going to be all. So what's coming up? Tomorrow I'll be playing a game over on the Co-op Guild with Steve on Steam. I will be playing Spell Rift on the TTS mod. I know a lot of people don't like TTS, but hey, guess what? That's how we can play, and I want to try the game out to see what it's going to be like. So we'll be playing tomorrow night on that. Saturday, based on that play, I'm considering playing it solo, true solo. So I might run something on Saturday for that. And then Sunday is Film Fatale for Arkham Horror with Cynthia and Kate. So thanks everybody for joining. Love you. And there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Bye.